Hello, my name is Austin Shadle, and welcome back to the Life Endurance Podcast, where we explore methods of unlocking your true potential in the greatest endurance race we all partake in, life. In the last episode, we discussed the importance of the systems in your life, and today's topic definitely applies. Understanding why complexity is typically a negative thing. You may hear the saying that complexity is not the hallmark of design. Let's dive into what that means. Per usual, I'm going to take the engineering approach, as that is my professional background. Yes, big, luxurious, and complex machines are very impressive. They look cool, but if there is a simpler machine that accomplishes the same function at the same level of performance, is the complex option a better design? Consider all of the operational factors, not just the end result. First, the cost of the more complex machine will be significantly more, which means it takes longer to get a return on investment than a simpler machine that performs at the same level. A more complex machine also means that more things can go wrong. It will break down more often, causing more material costs, delays, and potentially specialized labor to fix it. Again, all for the same result as a simple and less expensive machine. In engineering, it's more impressive to design something that takes as few parts and material as possible to accomplish a goal. I also covered in a previous podcast the topic of value-added versus non-value-added. I suggest you listen to it if you haven't yet, which is arguably the deeper reason behind today's topic. Here's another way to think about it. Maybe you've seen videos online meant to be both funny and raise our frustration when somebody goes to do something simple like make toast, and they go through the most chaotic steps possible that our minds can't help but see all the ways that they are making it harder for themselves. We inherently know that the simplest route is the best route, but the world is always pushing more and more on us. Bigger, shinier, and more exciting options. And this is where we can tie this into our lives. We have a goal. We know what the result we desire is, but often we overcomplicate how we get there. Maybe you have the same problem as me and never just stick with one method of planning your schedule and managing tasks. Yes, there may be 3 different softwares that all have slightly different capabilities, and you may be tempted to use each of those for its unique abilities. But the more effective option is to just pick one and stick with it. By doing this, you still manage your schedule and to-do lists, just without a couple of optional features from the other programs. And while doing so, you reduce the complexity of it, which again reduces the number of things that can go wrong. You don't need to constantly look at multiple apps to know that you have finished everything. You save both time and mental energy. Life is complicated and overwhelming. Some of its complexities are hard to avoid, but there is a lot that we can control. I'm sure we would all like to accomplish our goals faster if possible. Consider a goal you have. Then consider the steps you are taking to achieve it. What tools are you using? What location do you go to? How many other people are involved? Consider this idea of simplicity over complexity. Are you adding unnecessary complexity to your life? Are you making the path to your goals longer than necessary? Start identifying these unnecessary complexities. Don't fall for the shinier, bigger, and better options that we have shoved in our face every day. Chances are you can keep things much simpler, save more energy, more time, more resources, and ultimately achieve your goals faster. That wraps it up today. If you found any value in my podcast, please take 30 seconds to share this episode. Self-development is my passion, and I want to help others improve their self-development journey. If you want to support the podcast as well as yourself, check out my affiliate links in the description. You can find my favorite Cage supplements and get 15% off with the code SHADY15, as well as my favorite adventure gear from Kettle Mountain with their lifetime repair guarantee. Check it out now to get 15% off of your first order. And if you ever want to reach out, hit me up on Instagram at TheEnduranceBeast. I thank you for listening today, and as always, I look forward to sharing the next episode.